Hello, episode 8 or maybe 9. I think it's 9. I don't know. This is my grandma. She's pretty legit, very legit. I have statistical evidence. I brought the casino thing.
Oh
Yeah. So, for a long time, she's been coming back from the casino and she always like wins, and that's not normal because she only plays the slots too, and she always comes back winning. And so, as in October, I started keeping track of her casino winnings, and I'm gonna read those since she's won in October. All right, October 28th, she won $366. On the 30th, she won $68. On November 2nd, she won $60. On the 3rd, she won $131. On the 6th and the 9th, she lost $80. On the 15th, she won $130. On the 17th, she won $40. On the 24th, she won $300. On the 4th, she won $92. And on the 7th, she won $32. And so that's not supposed to happen. So there's something weird going on here. And this is just the beginning. This has been happening forever. And I'm going to keep tracking this data and do a statistical analysis on it. But the point is she has a lot of good karma. And so I'm going to ask her some questions. And you're all going to learn because y'all need that. All right. I don't really have very many questions. I literally just wrote a couple because she said, what are you going to ask me? I'm like, I don't know. Do you have any childhood memories you want to share, Grandma?
Oh, it's like I loved my grandpa. He taught me that people were mostly good and he was kind.
Cool. Any other childhood memories?
Yeah.
That's a good question. We could talk about that one the whole time, probably.
Well, one time he wanted to keep me safe. So he had a white fence around his yard. And so he gave me some old rusty nails. And he was going to go up to the sawmill, and he didn't want me to get hurt up there. So he asked me if I could pound these nails into the top of his fence while he was gone. So it's like I pounded all these rusty nails in there. And he came back, and he just told me what a wonderful job I did. And I mean, it wasn't until later that I knew that, I just made his fence look terrible, but he told me it was wonderful, just to keep me safe.
That's awesome.
That's one of my favorites.
That's cool. I've never heard that one before. Any other ones? I want to go on the next question.
That's my favorite.
All right. If you could give the youth of today one piece of advice, what would it be?
Oh, let me see. Probably get all the education that you can. Be nice to other people. Save some of your money.
That's good advice. It's good stuff. Okay. What's the biggest problem in the world?
From the news, probably drugs and how it's affecting the children.
What's the second biggest problem in the world?
I don't know.
It's our next question. What's the secret to winning at casinos besides having a lot of good karma?
Quitting when you're ahead.
Quitting when you're
Even if it's
ahead.
a little bit.
Of course. What is the meaning of life?
The meaning of life is having a wonderful family.
That's a good answer. Who's your best friend?
I have several, but maybe at the moment I love this 90-year-old woman who's just lots of fun, and her name is Edie.
Yeah. Those are all my questions I wrote. I wish I had prepared better.
Okay.
Fun fact about my grandma. When's the last time you drank just water?
It's been so many years.
At least 5, right?
More than 5.
She has not drank in a glass of water, any water, in 5 years because she only drinks instant coffee. That's pretty crazy. Who's your favorite Michael in the world?
This Michael.
Yeah. Let's see. So that time that she used to. So how old were you when you had all of your kids again? What was that like? You were 21. You had like 3 or 4 kids.
I was 22 by about 2 weeks when I had 4 children. I had 4 children in 4 years.
4 kids in 4 years, and she ran a bakery, which is incredible, which is so much work. I remember you said at one time for your birthday, or my mom told me or something, that for your birthday all you wanted to do was sleep. Like that was your birthday present. Please just let me sleep. And one time she was so exhausted from working all the time and raising 4 kids that she like fell asleep at the wheel and crashed, right?
I didn't crash, but I went in the ditch and back out again.
Yeah. That's pretty...
Very dangerous. Don't do that.
Yeah. So, and she still is the best baker ever, right? Everyone knows that. The whole math department, I'm always bringing cookies. over to there, and they're just like, "Oh my God, these are the best cookies ever." And I'm like, "Yup, I know." And when I was in high school, I used to take groups of people over to her house all the time, and we'd have big dinners. Like we'd have, and she'd just like make so much food. It's crazy. When you're at her house, she keeps feeding you, and that's the one thing. If there's one person, one quality, or one thing that you can do to make my grandma mad, it'll be to not eat enough. And that's the only way that she'll really not like you, basically.
I will still like you.
Yeah, she'll still like you. And then, I don't know, you met most of the math department. You met Abba, you met Penkava, you met a few of the math students. They're all big fans of you, so you're a celebrity over there. They can't wait for me to bring cookies.
Oh, I can't wait to have them for dinner.
Yeah, I'm going to have my research team come over and then probably invite Penkava too.
Okay.
Let's see, I need to think of more questions right now then, because you went through those so fast. What do you think about the state of the world these days? Is it better or worse than it was 50 years ago?
Well, I was born at the end of World War II in 1944.
Mm-hmm.
So at that time, it's like there were all kinds of jobs. People could work, people could save money. There wasn't really much of a welfare system. There was, the government would hire people to work by hand, like dig the deep hole that you need, like for water and sewer and everything. In the little town of Fall Creek where I grew up, the whole town was like dug by hand.
Really? That's fascinating. Is that like the JFK thing? Like the New Deal? I think I learned about that in school. Right? No, that was yeah. Because that was, I don't know. But alright, next question. What did I just ask? Is the world better? What do you think about, I don't know, what else could I ask? What's the biggest difference in the world from today, from 50 years ago, or whenever, when you were young? There's obviously a lot of differences, where some that really just wish people would, like, what do we take for granted today? What is something what do we take for granted today? Technology, and just how much easier it makes our life.
Mm-hmm. Computers, cell phones.
Things like
that.
Yeah. What's your favorite food?
French vanilla international coffee.
Coffee. What's your favorite color?
Blue.
What's your favorite musician?
Elvis Presley.
Nice. What's your favorite sport to watch?
Not much for watching sports.
What?
If I had to pick one, maybe it would be football.
What's your
I don't know much about it though.
What's your favorite sport to play?
Let me see. I don't do sports anymore, of course, but I don't know. I think it would be fun to be a race car driver.
Nice, like Sean and Scott.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to bake?
Cookies.
Nice. And she just freestyles her cookies, right? She doesn't need a recipe at this point. She's a complete boss, but she has the most creative recipes. Like sometimes she'll have stuff like a big bag of like mixed candy bars, right? And then we'll just roll them up and like make candy bar cookies, and they're so good. And then what's your favorite food to make, period?
You mean besides the cookies? You mean other food?
Yeah.
Let me see. What do we usually have? I like shepherd's pie. I like roast beef and mashed potatoes and gravy. I like ham. I just like to cook and bake.
What's your favorite holiday?
Let me see. I like all the holidays.
Do you have any special memories about growing up? A special holiday you remember for some reason?
Oh, I think Christmas was my favorite as a kid because my mother made this beautiful tree always. And when I was a kid, that was the beginning of people flocking a tree. And she would make a tree like blue one year and red one year and green one year and gold one year. And just remembering her beautiful decorating.
That's really cool that's your, because like a lot of us have memories of like the favorite gift we ever got for Christmas. You know, your favorite thing is like how beautiful the tree was that your mom made.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. Do you want to tell us about your parents and how cool they were?
Well, my dad was a livestock dealer. My mom was a stay-at-home mom, like most moms were back in the 1940s and 50s. And they were awesome parents, and I didn't appreciate them as much as I should have until I got older.
Nice.
When I was a teenager, I'm sure I thought I knew everything.
Yep. Yeah, that's cool. When I was younger, how old was I when I was in that play? I played my great grandpa, your dad, in some play, like someone in where was it? Where was that?
It was in Fall Creek
In
at
Fall
a church.
Creek, yeah, in Fall Creek at a church, someone wrote a play about him because he was such like a locally well-known dude. So they made a story about his life, and I got to play him. So that was really an honor for me. I was like in 8th grade or 9th grade or something like that. What's the secret to living a happy life?
Oh my goodness. Giving.
Giving, yeah, that's why your life is so good. Even when she's in real estate, she like, yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, so she like started a she had like ran a bakery with her husband back in the day, and then after that she had gotten into real estate and just started hustling hard, and now she's very comfortable because of how good she was at it. And she was never a cutthroat real estate agent. She was always renting out and extending everyone's thing and letting people pay her late, or probably not paying her at all, I bet sometimes. See, and she just, but you know, it's a proverb too, like they that giveth will getteth. You know, it's in that book about 1 billion times. So living proof. Let's see here. Do you like my haircut?
I love your haircut.
Thank you. Yeah, and also you were back in the day. She was like went to you were one of the fastest typewriter people ever, right? Like she's really fast on a typewriter. She went to, and I'm fast on it. I can type like 120 words a minute, and she was fast back in her day on a typewriter. She like went to contests and stuff like that, right?
I did, but I typed like half as fast as
On a mechanical keyboard though. Still, that's crazy fast mechanical keyboard, and also way back in time, that's like probably like relatively way more impressive actually. Then you also like were a good singer, right?
Yes.
That's cool. What was your favorite thing to sing?
Well, I like all music except I don't like hard rock.
You like
I
hard
like
rock?
opera.
You like Led
Yeah.
Zeppelin? Bet you would if you listened to it.
Yeah, I think I would. That's my son's favorite. artist.
Scots?
Yes.
Cool. Who's your favorite Beatle? None.
John Lennon.
John Lennon, really? He's your favorite?
Well,
You just say a name.
Yeah.
He's not your favorite. Do you remember when Beatlemania happened? Was it
Yes.
Was it absolutely insane? What was bigger, Elvis or Beatles?
Elvis. And
Elvis was bigger than Beatles?
And then the Beatles came after that, and maybe they got bigger than Elvis.
Okay, cool.
But Elvis was first.
Yeah, he was first, yeah. But cool. What's your favorite season?
Maybe fall.
Maybe fall. It doesn't last long enough here in Eau Claire.
That's right.
I'll tell you, in Scotland, it lasted the whole time I was there. But we have such extreme seasons. Like the leaves start turning colors, and a week later, all the leaves are dead on the ground. But you really appreciate it. That being said,
Right.
do you think winter's too long?
Winter's probably my least favorite, and the thing that I like about spring is when everything comes to life again.
Yeah, totally. Me too. What's your favorite like scent of candle?
Vanilla.
Vanilla. Nice. If you could visit anywhere in the country and anywhere in the world, any place that you want to visit that you haven't visited yet, where would it be and why?
Let me see. Maybe I'd like to go to Australia.
Why's that?
I heard that it's beautiful.
Cool.
I heard the people are nice. Maybe Australia.
Okay. Kangaroos. That's a
Yeah.
plus. If you could have dinner with anyone throughout all of history, even if they're dead right now, who would it be and why?
Let me think. You should have prepared me for this.
Sorry, I'm thinking of the next question while you answer it. What else? What else is a standard question people ask?
Maybe Ronald Reagan, because he was just funny. It
Cool.
just seemed natural.
Nice. Cool. Anyone else? Anyone throughout history. You can think thousands of years ago. Like, I don't know.
I can't think of one right
All right. Let's see. What else then? Were you alive? Were you alive when they got the 50th state added?
Yes.
Was that crazy?
Yes.
Cool. And was Hawaii or Alaska? I forget.
was either Hawaii or Alaska.
Do you remember which one it was?
Let me see.
Stupid question
Think
anyway.
Hawaii.
Anything else you want to say?
No, I
All
love
right.
you.
Thank you. I love you too. And yeah. All right. I love you.
Bye.
Bye.